You think you don't like Angel, or you do love Angel? Everything isn't as it seems. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of The Fragrantician, where here on this channel we talk about nothing but fragrances, whether it be discontinued, vintage, old or new. We don't follow the pack follows us. So in today's edition I am so excited, and I know that sounds like a bit of a pun when we make videos, but today I am excited because I am comparing and contrasting and reviewing side by side two Angels, Angel versus Angel. Yes, these are the telltale signs to look for if you're looking for an older version of Angel, a pre-reformulated version of Angel compared to the new Angel, and also if you're looking for something that is vintage, because Angel has been reformulated not once but several times. So I'm going to look at first today's Angel. This is, looking at the batch code, I do believe this is from 2019. So this is today's Angel. So this is the reformulated version, and on here it says Mugler, which you'll be able to see on the bottle. And on the bottle itself, I'll put a picture above. It will say Mugler on it. And on the back, you'll have a full comprehensive list of all the ingredients that are there. And you'll also have the website on there. Now, it used to be thierrymugler.com, and then it just became mugler.com. So if you have one that says mugler.com, you have got today's Angel. If you have one that says thierrymugler.com and you only have some ingredients, it has a comprehensive list of ingredients, but not as full as today's ingredients. And then to complicate or confuse matters further, you do have another pre-reformulated version. So it's a pre-reformulated version. Now, a lot of people tend to think that Angel was reformulated around 2010. Some I've heard have said about 2012. So between the 2010 and the 2012 mark, that's where Angel was reformulated to today's Angel. But let's talk about today's Angel, which is a Mugler version. I'm looking actually on the website on my tablet here. I'm looking at Mugler's website because I didn't want to look at Fragrantica, because obviously on Fragrantica it has such a comprehensive list of notes. Now on Mugler's website here it says the gourmand fragrance. That's debatable. But it says Angel Eau de Parfum combines the power of patchouli with the sensuality of notes of praline, red fruits and vanilla absolute. So, but it also does say at the top here, an oriental gourmand fragrance with a delicate blend of sweet red fruits, soft caramel, honey and praline, combined with a captivating power of patchouli and vanilla. So let's spray this in the air. I'm just going to pop my tablet down. So I'm going to pop a little bit on my skin here, and I'm going to leave it a few minutes to dry down. But in the opening, the patchouli is there, and it is quite strong in the opening. It is sweet. It is sweet, but I know in the original, very original formula, I think the perfumer, I'll put his name up above, he wanted to put in, I think it was Sherry, he wanted to put in, one of the perfumers, he wanted to put in 30% of this woodsy patchouli. Now, I don't know whether they've amped that up or tweaked it somehow, but the patchouli is strong. It's still sweet. Now, this does go sweet on my skin, but compared to the very first formula that I do have, it's not nowhere near as sweet. And there is a slight, maybe a BO odour, as some people have said. I still like it nonetheless, but I don't absolutely love it. It's not the Angel that I remember. So let's come back and we'll do a dry down test. So on my skin now, it's dried down. I've given it a good 10-15 minutes for it to dry down. Now, we're in the heart and the base of the notes. I find that Angel, this formula, it's quite linear. It doesn't really evolve. The sweetness doesn't become sweeter. So that praline, those caramel, those honey notes, the candy floss that Thierry Mugler wanted to evoke in the fragrance, the candy floss is in the background. It's not at the forefront. We call it candy floss here in the UK. In America, they call it cotton candy. And I like more of that cotton candy floss note, and it isn't in there. And it's not as smooth. It's a bit rough. It's sweet. It needs something to balance it out more. I still like it though, nonetheless. But there's something unfinished in it. It doesn't tweak my bowels, if that's a saying, but it doesn't do that, not fully. There is no climax, if I can say that. There is no crashing waves that I get from it like I used to. The analogies that I have in my mind. But no, and the longevity, because I've worn this before, the longevity, as you can see, I've put quite a good big dent in it. This is 25 ml. The longevity in this isn't as superb as the longevity of the pre-reformulated version. So let's look at the pre-reformulated version, the very first formula. So here it is, the very first formula, and I do have the box to this. Now, I did have the old box for the other version I just showed you, but it's been thrown out. So I'm going to show you this one here. Now this one here, as you can see, the juice is slightly almost aqua blue, or is it more green? It's a little bit more darker. Now this one is from 1997. So at the batch code here that I've checked. So it is from the very first formula from the 90s. The Angel logo on this box is also a little bit smaller, and the Thierry Mugler is in a little bit of a concave here. Now when they did the first tweak, the Thierry Mugler became straight, the signature became straight, and then afterwards, today's formula, it just says Mugler on there. This is an eau de parfum, this is 50 ml. On the back also, with the new formula, you'll see a comprehensive list of ingredients. On the very original formula, you only get 4 or 5 ingredients, and you don't even get the website. When they did tweak it, it then became Thierry Mugler, and then after that, Mugler.com. Mugler.com came out in about 2015, 2016, I think. Before that, it was Thierry Mugler. which came out in about 2003, 2004, I think. So this is a refillable one as well. So obviously this came out, the refillable ones did come out in about 1996, 97, I do believe. So this is a 50 ml. So let's spray this. I'm going to spray it on this hand. And I'm only going to do one spray, not two sprays like I did with the other one. See, I can smell this already. With the other one, I could just barely detect it. That's another sign straight away. This is sweet decadent. It is sweet. And the patchouli is not there yet. The patchouli is there, but it's so minimal. I smell that candy floss note combined with the red berries, the praline and the caramel. This is a true gem. And also on here, you'll see it says Thierry Mugler with that little concave there. If you found one of those and without the Thierry Mugler website on the box, you have found a vintage formula. Just check the batch code like I did. Now, yesterday I sprayed 2 sprays of this, just 2, and it projected like a beast. My husband could smell it from the next room, so it's strong. No more than 2 sprays. Otherwise, it's just too obnoxious. Too obnoxious. That's hard. With the today's formula, I spray fairly liberally. I spray about 5 or 6 sprays. That's quite liberally of the original Angel. Hello, my darling. Do you want to come in? Yes, my cats are all around me as we speak. But yes, this one, I'll come back to the dry down in about 10 minutes. So this has dried down on my skin. The sweetness, that cotton candy, the candy floss, fun fairs, haunted fun fairs, haunted playgrounds. It's all of that. It's ethereal and it's magical. The patchouli is strong on this. The patchouli is strong on the new formula. Why would they want to tame down that sweetness? Is it because people said it was so obnoxious, so incredibly intoxicatingly sweet, one of a kind, that they then put in more patchouli or something? It has roughness. See, yeah. Such a shame, such a shame. Now, I also have a little 10 ml of this as well. So this and the 10 ml is hopefully going to last me a really, really long time because I do wear Angel a lot. Now, I also have a middle formula which has got the Thierry Mugler website on, and even that smells slightly different to this. So it's the OG, the original one that is beautiful, that I love, has more depth, has more the sweetness from the praline, not too nutty, but it's that caramel. As it dries down, it goes lovely caramelly, honey, berries, candy floss. No florals whatsoever, and you know I love florals. So I do like sweet fragrances, and people today, if they smell the original one compared to this is the original, this is the newer version. So compared side by side, this is more of a rough fragrance, of a more not well dare I say, not well put together fragrance. It's put together, but there's just something missing that needs to add to that little bit of depth and complexity, whereas you have it in the original. So the original 90s formula, if you get hold of it, keep it, guard it. Now I only do 2 sprays, so this bottle is going to last me a lifetime, and the longevity of this is off the scale. The projection is off the scale. The longevity is 12 hours plus, and the projection is a good 3, 4, 5 hours, and the sillage is forever, for days. So this is the bombastic one. This is slightly bombastic, more linear, and it's less naughty. So those were my comparisons against the 90s version to today's version. If you have any questions, comment down below. As I say, love to hear what your comments are. Do you love Angel? Do you hate it? Would you be hesitant even to try the OG, the Grand Dame? Comment down below. But until next time, you've been watching another edition of The Fragrantician, and always be naughty, because nice is boring. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.